This is so not weird. It's not weird, but it's never happened to me. I'm about to take like every piece of masculinity that I've ever acquired, and which I'm not sure is much. And I'm gonna throw it in a trash can. This girl reaches out to me and she's like, "Hey, I'm gonna take you out." That's how she, I imagine that's how she said it, like, "Hey, I'm gonna take you out." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, you're gonna take me out? All right." She's like a little dominant, right? Like, or something like that. And I go, "Okay, so like, you want to meet at the restaurant, or I'll pick you up?" And she's like, "No, I'll pick you up." Okay. She's like driving, puts her hand on my leg like that, looks at me like that. I'm in the passenger seat, like oversized sweater, like. How is this gonna go? She pays for the meal. I whip out my card. She goes, "Do I have to put out?" Like, what is happening? You're not pegging me. Like, I mean, we'll talk about it.
You know damn well Trump is better than Biden, bro. Biden hasn't done except raise gases, raise the inflation, and he's just making it a lot harder for people to live.
Okay, I feel like Trump didn't do too well when he was president. I feel like he didn't do well.
I'll explain it. He pardoned ASAP Rocky. He pardoned Kodak. Okay, he met with King Jong. He had Twitter like lit. He did a lot of cool, fun shit. He made like the world like just fun and entertaining, you know?
Is that really what we want in a president? Is just the guy that's the most fun?
Yeah, employment rate was at an all-time high when Donnie was in office.
Do you even know what like the unemployment rate is? What it should be?
No, I don't, but I know that like based off of my information that I've heard and seen that yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know how to argue with based on information you feel like you've heard and you've seen.
Yeah.
I feel like, I think unemployment right now, I think it was lower than I think it ever was, even under Trump. Like, it's so low that it's almost a problem, but...
Yeah, you know why? Because Biden, I can't really read you. It's because, like, I don't know, like, you're an atheist, like, you have no emotion. Like, I feel like the devil's possessed you.
Like classic dilemma. The economy is great. Job creation this quarter was great. And yet, the polls show not only do most people think the economy is trash, people also Republican and Trump more on the economy than Democrats and Biden. Huh? Make it make sense. So I want y'all to listen to what I think is one of the best explanations that I have heard from really anybody so far on this disconnect between the economic data, the way the economy is, and the way the economy feels to so many aspects.
I went to Target yesterday and bought 2 bottles of hair product, a bottle of shampoo, a box of trash bags, and 1 Halloween decoration, $70 on my Target Red card. That's with my 5% discount. My son's looking at the cart and going, "Mom, this was $70. You didn't even get anything." Yeah, I know, kid. And he doesn't even remember a time when you could get a 2-bedroom apartment in a decent area of town for $600 a month. Now a 1-bedroom apartment in a mediocre part of town is $2,000 a month. Gas is $5.49 a gallon. It cost me $65 to fill up my tank. Before COVID, my grocery bill per month was $350. Now it's $600 a month, and I buy the exact same amount of groceries. This shit is out of control. What does the bourgeoisie think that the outcome of this is going to be? They cannot possibly believe that extracting every last dime out of the working class by inflating all of the prices and paying us poverty wages is a sustainable economic model. And the thing is that I could be mad at the bourgeoisie all day long, but they are doing exactly what is expected. They are greedy sociopaths. This is what they do. I am more mad at Americans because instead of uniting against this common enemy who is robbing us blind, we are fighting over whether or not drag queens can read books to children. At what point are we going to stop taking this shit lying down, put our foots down, and say, fuck this, and not allow it anymore? We cannot even afford to live in this country. We can't even afford to die in this country. The Republican Party is bought and paid for by the same greedy sociopaths who are robbing you, me, and our families blind every day. They are manipulating you into believing that they are going to save you from the problems that they created in your life. They have not walked a single inch in your working class shoes. They have no idea the struggle that you and I go through every day in this economy just to feed our families and keep them safe. They are gaslighting you into believing that I am your enemy so that you're distracted while they continue to do their dirt behind your back, because they know that if you knew what they were doing, you wouldn't vote for them anymore. Why are you listening to them? The Democratic Party, with the exception of a very small few, is filled with weak and spineless politicians who placate to everyone just so that they can get reelected because they want to maintain some semblance of power in Congress. Why are you placing all of your faith and hope in this party to save us? Your religious leaders are funded by the same corporate sponsors who have bought your politicians, and they are weaponizing your faith against you so that you are distracted by a made-up enemy, your gay neighbor or your liberal coworker, so that you are not paying attention to the extreme financial crimes that they are committing against all of us right under your nose. In the richest country in the world, 500,000 people are homeless when there are more than enough homes to house them, and millions of children are hungry or food insecure, having their one free meal taken away from them at school. 10-year-olds are being forced to bear the child of their rapist. People are rationing their insulin and dying because they cannot afford health care. The water's polluted, the air is polluted, the soil is devoid of nutrients because we have oversaturated it in pesticides. We're not going to be able to grow our own food in the coming decades. The planet is literally dying. And they are putting hotels up in space and telling you that they can't afford to pay you a living wage, and you are believing them. This period is going to go down in the history books as one of the most epic failures that America ever allowed to happen. Future generations are going to study this time in history and ask themselves, why did they not do anything? How could they not see? And if you're sitting behind your phone right now and thinking to yourself, it's not me, it's those goddamn weirdo trans kids, then you are the people that they will be talking about. Wake the fuck up.
So smart. Didn't you know that?
Some people saw this video of Scamp obsessing over a light on the ceiling and jumped to the conclusion that he is mentally neglected. Scamp is my biological brother, who I've known since he was guinea pig sized. He suffers from a disorder called Jack Russell Terrier, which was named after this dude who drove his wife crazy. I'm not a dog expert, so I'm not sure if 7 acres of horse property is enough stimulation for a 9-pound animal, so we're going to be looking into getting him more mental stimulation by getting him involved in insider trading and heavy cocaine usage. Thank you for your feedback.
Hi, cousin over there. Ooh, they got them as easy delicious.
Oh gosh, dang it, Timothy. Take off your dang hat. Show some respect.
This is such an honor. That's not even him.
We're Israeli, so I can just move to the West Bank and take someone's house even though I'm from LA. We're Israeli. The ICC and the UN doesn't apply to us. We're Israeli, so in our military, we take thirst trap videos and selfies standing on someone's grave. We're Israeli. We have health care, college, and we get houses bought for us, all thanks to the American taxpayer. But not thank you, you owe it to us. We're Israeli. We can call impunity and say that we're just defending ourselves. Move over, Florida. Your stand your ground law has nothing on us. We're Israeli. We put the set in the center. We're Israeli. We put America to shame with the way that our government lies on TV. We're Israeli, the only democracy in the Middle East, unless you live over the border in Gaza, and then shut up, prisoner. We're Israeli. We care about multiracial democracy as long as the Arabs stay in their borders. We're Israeli. Most of our funding comes from right-wing evangelicals in America. Don't bring that up, bigot. We're Israeli. We care about women's rights. First to Palestinians, and then go by. We're Israeli. For us, the phrase fun Hamas has a personality.
Oh, hey.
Can I get ox?
Yeah, sure.
You like the song?
Alright, so what do you want to go eat?
I was thinking maybe we could get some sushi.
Okay, I was thinking just some pizza or something.
American food. Ugh. Yes.
So what do you want, like a margarita pizza or something?
Margarita. I'm too young to drink. My sensei always told me to wait till I'm 21.
That's not... So how do you like your pizza?
I'd say on a scale of Waka to Senpai, this is pretty freaking Senpai. Well, I had a really good time tonight. Would you want to hang out maybe again?
Yeah,
So a while ago, I bought my baby one of those activity centers that they can stand in. And then once she's good at standing, you can take the seat out and put an activity thing in there. And it's a whole activity center. I didn't pay attention to what I was buying. I don't know what they call it, but I call it Baby's First Cubicle. There's a computer, mouse, little safety pins, paper clips, a succulent, a coffee cup, tissues for when you need to cry. Because it's your first fucking cubicle. Calendar, tape dispenser, and look! They say it's like CEO or Boss Baby or something. Sounds like an iPhone 4. No. Actually, it doesn't have that one button, so I don't know. Clearly, it's not even an iPhone, because look at that. Look how old those are. And your Post-it notes. And then here's your computer. And you gotta push the buttons. Listen to this.
For my last email, let's pencil in some playtime.
Next button.
Let's circle back to that. I love circles.
I think corporate Aaron loves circles too. And it just randomly rings. Like, you don't push anything and it rings.
Whoops, I was on mute.
No. Does anybody really call people at work anymore? We got put on hold. Oh, it's another song.
I work from home. I wish I was on vacation. I'll pretend I'm at the channel. Use my imagination.
Indoctrination. Indoctrination.
Now I'm on vacation.
Last button.
Is it 5 o'clock yet?
I hope so. Just told me to have a new message. I'm not checking it.